We're gonna make some yogurt tarts. I'm gonna use Greek chapati, strawberry, zero sugar. I read that in all sorts of ways. And I'm not gonna lie, like seriously, turning on the camera is like the only thing that's helping me stop. And yes, I'm hormonal, but I can't help but just feel so like, I'm just like so mad. Turning on the camera is like the only thing that makes me like stop thinking so deeply. I just don't feel like myself anymore. It's just so easy to just blame it on my hormones. Like, I'm the cause of this, I'm the cause of that. So every downfall I feel like I'm going through, it's like, well, it's my fault. Last night was relaxing more so than any other night I've had in a while. I was supposed to go get my new sweaters from my shop today. That's been in production for like 2 weeks. And then things just literally went downhill from there. Like, I don't understand half the reasons why. And once you like have bad feelings for the day, it's really difficult to pull yourself out of that, especially when you're hormonal. It's like no logic will override any type of emotional feeling. It's like when something small and bad happens, like everything else just follows and falls, and you've been doing so well for a month or however long to just try to maintain and keep that in its box, and then all of a sudden this happens and you're just like, fuck it, well fuck it, you know, like just I don't mean to be a nuisance. I can't turn off or like switch it off when an avalanche is going on in my head. I'm just not in the mood. And it's moments like this where I'm like, take me back to therapy. I want to be like, no, you're just on your period. You expect something like horrible happen or something really big. Nothing big has happened. Kind of tired of having to be the one who has everything under control. I'm just like constantly trying to find like a new solution. Just so frustrated at myself. At least my oven's clean. It feels weird to say, but like I kind of just miss being with my camera. I just miss being with you guys. Like I just miss having fun, doing this kind of stuff, enjoying it. And quite frankly, I'm just tired. Like I'm thinking that something's wrong.
We're at the laundromat. We're here washing all of Al's clothes because my washer and dryer takes too long.
It's my favorite part of it all.
Al has a bunch of clothes as he's moving down here to wash and dry, but my washer and dryer sucks. Something's wrong with my dryer, so we figured let's just get it quickly done. I was stressed the other day and I killed him off to touch the side of the hole. We're picking up my sweatshirts today.
Two.
We did it! We got it! Good, how are you?
It's like a loft. I wish I could somehow make them last. Put it in a bottle, stick a label on, saying do not open till summer.
Before we go home, we stopped by this little cute boutique. We're gonna get a housewarming gift for Alex's sister. And then I think I want to buy some gifts for my friends here. It's so dumb.
Now I'm gonna give it a try.
Cute, actually. I really like this size on me. But I think I'll get a large. Let me just wear it like this.
It's looking nice, casual look.
I have been wanting to do a gray, ash gray color sweatshirt for a while. Wow, it's so soft. So nice and pretty. The blue is really nice. It stands out. We did a darker outline so you guys can see the actual writing. It says take care of your brain. I like it. I like it a lot. For the gifts, they wrapped it super cute with this eucalyptus from this little boutique called Glow in Town. Gorgeous. So cute. Alex made lentils. It's less liquidy now, but it's like a curry lentil. I made soup. Curry soup again. I think I'm just gonna have one of my... Oh, we still have steak and broccoli left. I think I'm gonna have a cabbage bowl. If I'm still hungry, there's like a little bit of steak and broccoli left. Of course, an apple after every meal. That sweet spot. One bite. I need to take some photos for these sweatshirts so I can put it on the shop. I did my hair. I just put 2 little pigtails in. Does it look childish? Too bad. I'm just trying to see how I can dress this. Maybe we could do a cute little skirt, but nothing fits me right now. Should we do a little plaid moment? Babe, what do you think will work with this? Sexy. I thrifted this skirt from Grand Rapids. Someone from Grand Rapids. I don't know. Is this cute? Tell that it's a sweatshirt just tucked in. You know, in today's society, we talk so much about like taking care of our bodies, our physique, diets, things like that, but we forget easily to do the same for our brain. The world just moves at a fast pace nowadays where we just don't take the time to be more gentle because we literally beat ourselves up like you guys saw in the beginning of this vlog. I am so hard on myself. A lot of it is like my brain itself, the way I'm thinking, my internal monologue. It's all the brain. Okay, we just got done listing the items on my website and everything, which you could check out right here. Now I just have to edit the videos on my phone and promote it on social media. I am super blessed I can work in my room like this. Just take a moment. Backstreet Boys, come on! Happy Vlogmas, guys. I don't know what day it is. Today we have cucumbers, bell peppers, a little bit of leftover vermicelli rice noodles, and choice of protein today is ground turkey. So this is the rice paper I'm using. I'm using the square version, but I was thinking how bad or how strict I used to be with my diet and calorie counting and all that like toxic stuff. I would be super specific on the kind of rice paper I was using. Every kind of rice paper has its own amount of calories. That is straight up sanity, girl. It's a good bell pepper. Best way to eat healthy and clean without feeling like you're healthy and clean. Spring rolls. Whatever you want, girl. I just take a bunch of romaine. Let me just show you real quick. Cucumbers in bite-sized, life-changing moment. No, I ripped it! I'm in period undies. I was feeling like overly bloated after Thanksgiving. Did not look like this at all. I was eating like a week's to 2 weeks worth of just junk food. Do you see the difference it makes? Eating freaking spring rolls left and right. I'm just happy. We're eating clean. I'm so excited. Proof that literally 2 weeks of eating clean, even though I had ribs, had chips, a load of chips, I still ate my favorite noodles. Just keep it up on your weekdays. You'll be okay. So cute. I have 4 spring rolls. I realized 4 is my sweet spot. That's where I'm full. 3 is like enough. I'll still get hungry in like a couple hours. For the longest time, I've never eaten breakfast. So here's a big old tip that changed everything because you think I'd figure this out by now. So pretty. Growing up, I've never eaten breakfast. It's just not a thing in our culture to have breakfast. I mean, maybe on the weekends with our families. Even as an adult, when I lived on my own and did my own thing, I never like woke up to eat breakfast. I don't know, the longest time, a couple years, I always start my meals at like noon. Then I always find myself like hungry throughout the day. Since November, I'd wake up around 8:30 to 9 sometimes, depends. My sleep schedule has been not great. And I give myself like an hour, sometimes I'm working out or maybe I'm cleaning the house or whatever, that hour in the morning. And then I start cooking around like 10:30ish and then I eat around, I guess still 11, but it's just something about being earlier. I feel way more content and full and I'm not even thinking about food until dinner. I have dinner anywhere from like 5 to 7 p.m. It just depends on the days. That's what's changed and what's working is just having earlier meals and not like waiting or suppressing until noon or 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. It just stings me the rest of the day, which is so weird. I love the butt. Catches all the juices. Is this seriously your sign to start making spring rolls and just having them for lunch or dinner?
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing.
Good morning. I'm about to film for my main channel video, so I'm just setting up the lights. I was working out this morning, and of course, I like to listen to Pretty Basic podcast, which is a podcast by Remy Cruz and Alicia Marine, and they were talking about toys as kids they remember or that they had. Polly Pocket, Easy Bake, American Doll, all these like 90s toys. And no hate at all to like people who grew up with parents who can afford toys, because in my household, we were not allowed to buy toys because we grew up very poor. I'm first generation in my family. My parents did not go to school or anything. My sister and I were born here in America, but everyone else in my family were born in Laos and or Thailand. I'm kind of jealous. I was like, dang, how many toys did your parents buy you guys? We were so poor. We got all our clothes from like donation drives. We'd go and dig up trash. That's what my mom called it. Just like charity events. During Christmas, around this time, we had a voucher for charity for during the holidays. Again, nothing wrong with that, but it's just, I hold that so dearly to my heart. We would stand in line, and the code lined up with other families, you know, who were struggling below the means, refugees, if anything, who barely knew English. One by one, like during back to school, we'll get backpacks with supplies, pencils and crayons and journals. And then during Christmas, we get to pick like a toy or two. But it got to a point where I became really aware of this, and I was super embarrassed. So I would never go with my mom anymore. I don't think it was until I was like 8, 9 that I was like, oh, this is embarrassing. Yeah, I guess like listening to their podcast where they're talking about all these toys their parents bought them or this and that. Wow, like I grew up in such a different world from them, and I just thought that my world was normal. I don't know, it just made me reflect, and I just am so emotional about it. If anything came out of that podcast, I guess, was just reflecting my upbringing and how different it was. How I used to be so embarrassed of my parents picking me up from school because they were so much older than normal like parents in second grade or third grade. We're like in their late 50s, so they looked like everyone's grandparents. So one day when my mom picked the next up, I was like, oh, was that your grandma who picked you up yesterday after school? And I was like, yeah. And so for teacher conferences, my brother and my sister-in-law went with my sister and I because they obviously knew more English. My brother was around 30 that time, in the normal age range that my friends' parents were. So I would feel more pride having my brother and sister-in-law come pretending they were like my parents. I was so embarrassed that my parents were so old, and I would lie that my mom and dad were like my grandparents. I guess I was just like a very aware kid. Second to third grade, I just realized, oh, my family is really different, and I felt like so embarrassed of that, and it makes me like super sad. However, I know that other refugee families know exactly how or what I'm talking about. You have to keep in mind also, just a note, the elementary school that I grew up in, I was one of the 4 Asians that went to that predominantly white school, so I was different during that time as a child. When you're so young, that's when I curated this idea, like a life I wanted. Some of the hatred that I started building against my identity started because I was so embarrassed of it. I was so embarrassed of being different. Randomly throwing this in, but now that I'm thinking, I know that I just launched these sweaters. We're gonna figure out how I can help donate to toy drives around the holidays during this time, because it was such a big part of my childhood that I have completely closed and blocked from my memory. But I don't know, something about this during this time in the spirit of giving back for children. I didn't even think of this until we're talking about this now. Anyway, I have to film now, so. We're making chicken buffalo chicken wraps. Half a cup of flour. Garlic powder. There we go. Made our own tortilla wraps. Isn't that a lot of baking powder?
Baking soda or
1 tablespoon of baking powder. Is baking powder different from baking soda? Rookie mistake. Against the grain, against the grain. It's fine, it's fine. is my nephew's birthday party. You heard about these jalapeno wrapped bacons? Wait, no, what is it called? Bacon wrapped stuffed jalapenos. It's a new day. I know I'm wearing the same thing like for the past 5 days, but I showered this morning. There's like 20 in a pack. I'm just gonna get them ready and baked. A second birthday party I'm going to tonight after my nephew. They smell good. They smell sour. Sour Patch Kids. Beautiful. Got you. Too much cheese for my liking. I'm back home the next day and I'm wearing the same sweater. I came home to eat pho. I'm so hungover. Everyone got too lit last night. Look at this baby tree. The light's not on, but this is a family tree this year. Wait! You're a crush kid?
Okay, this is the
mom outfit that me and Al got. I'll just show you guys when we go home. You guys say it's already salty? Salty's better than pancake. No, because you can always add salt. You can always add salt, you weirdo. Does everyone survive? There's like this type of noodle, or like it looks like chickpea, but I think it's noodle. And then you put cabbage, and you put radish, and you put onions in.
I just can't believe like you just became friends with your husband.
They love me
Like,
more. I'm the time of the life.
Career is so different from theirs. You were just talking, hanging out with them.
It does.
Oh, it's pretty.
It's cute that it comes with a dress.
Yeah.
That's so big. You look so big. Look how skinny. Did I lose weight?
Oh, I thought you've been doing like
I have. Look at it. It's just because I have big clothes on right now. Look at my stomach. Can't suck it in him. This is the birthday boy. This is what happened. 22. Damn, look at these tabs. Look at his shoulder. What? Oh. This one. Oh, over here. We're getting McDonald's for this one. And KFC fries. Oh, do you guys like my nails? I just did them again. It's okay, right? Sagey as the best when everyone's feeling sick. Anyway, I went to Eisman's party to drop off some food and his gift. And then I couldn't really stay long because then it was Chrissia's birthday party. We got there super late at 7, but we were running Mexican and Asian time, so I got there on time. The party was supposed to be at 5. We got home and I was in the toilet bowl. Disgusting. I'm a disgusting shit. They got more litty when we left already around midnight though. I got a text from the birthday girl. The Chinese food is bussin'. My sister got her Chinese food that I had to pick up and bring. Sad I missed the litty time, but even when I was there, I was taking shots after shots. So that's why this morning we wanted to come over and get some pho because girl, it's so good. It's so healing. Do I regret it? Hell no, I don't. I miss my family so much. Hanging out with them is just like such a good reminder. It just grounds me. It reminds me how safe I feel as me. And that's like a weird thing to say, but it's just a nice little special good reminder, especially because it's been a couple weeks since I've seen them, like since Thanksgiving. I think it's a reminder to make more effort to see and hang out with my family. It's where home is. These bitches. Look at these bitches. Thank you. Bro, usually when you order, they give you like a candy with it.
Oh, I have it.
Oh.
Sorry, forgot.
You took it now? Banderilla. Banderilla. You walking your flip flop came off?
Yeah,
because your shoe got stuck?
Yeah, the floor is so sticky.
This is the cake and it did not overcook even though I left it in the oven. Sweet.